Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, sensei.
Alrighty boys, we just made it to Harajuku. This is the start of the Tokyo vlog. Yesterday we didn't really do too much, but now we are in the midst of Tokyo for the next 5 days. Got a fuck ton of cool activities for the boys. I got Noel and Noah here with me at the moment. Other boys arriving up. We're just going into Harajuku at the moment so we can go shopping. There's a bunch of luxury stores here. A bunch of cool shit to buy, so let's get the card out and let's get tapping because Noel is paying.
There's no paying here, boys.
Noel is piffing.
No bread skis.
I'm piffing.
We're bankrupt. No bread skis.
Let's get dripped out. Go! We have made it. We're in Shibuya. Marcel.
Shibuya.
Oh, yeah, it is. We spent the day doing a bit of shopping in Harajuku. Nothing too crazy. Boys picked up a couple pieces. Went back. Got some work done, hired a new team member, and did a fuck ton of calls.
wait, I'm confused. Who did you hire?
Nick setting picked in the DMs, brother.
Setting pics in the DMs.
Done. God forbid a girl's trying to have fun. I got X if you want to take drugs. Do you want to have sex or do you want to make love? Which one?
Getting a dinner. All you can eat, all you can drink, and it's like $100. Everyone's going in. We've ordered that much fucking food. It's gonna be insane. Only earned,
not Degens.
Yes. Team dinner. We've gone out for like that many dinners this trip, but it's been pretty elite. This is like our 5th yakiniku out of like 7 different dinners, but it's that gas. It's just all you can eat meat. Boys gonna tuck in. Got a couple drinks on the way. It should be pretty fun, and we will check back in with you. We finish our meal and we go to Shibuya. We just finished up dinner. That was fire. All you can drink, all you can eat, all you can Sam Gillette. Now we're at Shibuya Crossing, the famous crossing in the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift movie. And they drifted through here. It's fucking fire. We lost Noel, we lost Marcel. We got the whole crew here. This is Noah, he's a G, door-to-door sales, collecting cash.
Life is good, brother. Life is good.
Boys, what is goody? We are in Akihabara right now, I think. I'd probably butcher that pronunciation. The plan for tonight is to go and film a fuck ton of sick content. Go to the Tokyo Tower as well and get some really good like staple shots for the short form. But then also take you guys along because we're gonna probably do some side quests.
My turn.
Marcel wants his turn.
Guys, we just touched down in Akihabara. It's like they do the camera thing here. They do like the technology thing here. You know, I'm not a big technology camera guy. Still can't color grade properly, but Finn Kwong's here for that. He'll do it, and then Finn Pelio as well behind the cam. But yeah, I think what are we doing tonight? We're gonna look at some shit.
So anyway, as I was saying, tonight we're gonna get sushi for dinner. Tomorrow night we're meeting up with my good friend Yuya and Daichi. They're gonna come out for dinner. Daichi featured in the Chinese vlog, so he's coming back. Then we're also going to get JDM cars. We're going to drive around like Fast and Furious Han for the whole day. And then for the last day, we're going to go sumo wrestling.
Wrestle.
Yeah, that's the plan. So
we're here,
other than that,
queer,
boys, let's get cooking.
We're live
let's
in
get
the flesh,
chefing.
Live-o.
Camera shop, I need to pick up a strap. I feel like a bit of a liability because everyone is following me into the shop and holy fuck, bro.
How the fuck did this thing even... We made it out of that electronics store. That was insane. They literally had every single thing you could possibly think of in that one store. It was fucking wild. Like anything I would ever need to buy was in that store regarding electronics. So we're gonna go find a place for dinner. This looks like a pretty good spot to start. Yeah, see what else we get up to. We're just kind of exploring the city with the boys. What'd you pick up, Sammy C?
Big dog. Got myself a nice little mic and a black mist filter. If there's one key takeaway that I've learned from these boys, it's always invest back into the business. It's exactly what we did.
He's investing.
He's still frank.
Alrighty boys, we just pulled up. Today is the day where we rent the cars. We're gonna take him around Tokyo, get a bunch of cool content and go do a bunch of cool shit. So Sylvia S13, clearly I don't know my cars, but that's what Sam's getting. Fucking fire. So we're gonna take these for the next 24 hours, drive around with the boys, get a bunch of cool content, Deposit's like 1K, so don't fuck it up. My goal is to drive like every single car in the world, so then when I buy a car, I know exactly what car I want to buy. And I've already crossed off a bunch of cars that I thought I wanted that I definitely do not want after driving them, so let's see how this one goes.
A 200 pisándote las curvas, salimos la Mercedes, no se corta la suburban, la nave de museo, que no frena nunca, me dijo que acelere si no quiero que se aburra. Es que me pone rápido furioso, esta velocidad quiere pasarme peligroso.
That was fun as fuck. We wanted to get this one particular shot and we somehow managed to get on the exact same road and get the exact same shot, so let's fucking go, team.
Starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday.
Alrighty boys, what is goody? We just parked up. See here, got the Skyline, the S16 in the front. We just drove around Tokyo and got the most insane fucking shots. We went on this bridge called the Rainbow Bridge. Man, the shots were fucking insane. These things are pretty fun to drive. We're gonna go now and head back to the hotel, chill for a bit, and then we're gonna go out for dinner with my mates Yuya and Daichi, two entrepreneurs that are both Japanese, but they also are based all around the world. Met them in Bali, so it should be heaps of fun. We have had a fucking sick day today, and we are going to continue to drive these things around at night and get the most fire content you've ever seen. So stay tuned. Boys, we're underneath the famous Tokyo Tower. Just finished up a really fucking good dinner. Get too far into anything, I just want to shout out and say a really big thank you to Daichi and Yuya for making it out and actually meeting with the boys. They are absolute legends of people, and they were giving a lot of free wisdom, a lot of free game to a lot of the Only Earn members, and I really appreciate you guys coming along. It was an absolute pleasure to link up with you guys. Obviously you've been part of my network and have seen me grow over the past couple years. We're getting to meet you guys in person every time. It's just so special to me. And yeah, it was such a good dinner. I think one of my main takeaways from this dinner was doing business in Japan, bro. Yuya was giving a lot of advice and shining a lot of light on him, obviously being, 30 years old, so he was a bit more experienced than a lot of us, and just showing all the niche things about doing business in Japan and how crazy the place is, and there's so much money to be made here and so much opportunity. You just have to know how to approach it and how to get after it. And to me, it was a really eye-opening experience to be like, holy fuck, Japan is built different, kind of like China. Japan is literally built different. So definitely going to be approaching business moving forward a lot differently now. And yeah, it was a super special time for me. I also saw Makaya. He came out and pulled up, met another one of those reasons why it's so important to post content. He's a huge guy, exited a company for more money than I could even think of, and has a great personal brand of 100 to 200,000 followers, and reached out to me on Instagram and wanted to meet up. I think that's crazy to think that people will reach out to me and want to hang out with me IRL, because growing up and for the first 2 years of my journey, I didn't have that. I didn't have anyone, let alone, people actually reaching out to me and wanting to be a part of what we're building. So to me, it's just, every day is a blessing. Every day I'm so thankful to be able to live this life and do it with people that matter to me most. So we've come a long way, but we're still nowhere near where we want to go, and a lot more work to be done. But with that being said, 10 out of 10 dinner, and the people there were just the best. We sat and we talked for about 4 hours, and everyone was just learning a lot, getting a lot of value taken out of it, and it was just really fucking good night. And I'm really happy to be here, really happy to be surrounded by such amazing people, and looking forward to what's to come over the next couple years with Only Earned, and what we're going to be building and what we can be achieving. But with that being said, boys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We're going to keep filming some content in the sky, but yeah, let's get to it. Boys, it is the last proper day in Tokyo. Been a fucking crazy trip. We were driving the car till like 2 a.m. last night. Also, shout out Connect. This is Yuya's brand. He gave me a hoodie last night, so thank you for that, bro. Of course, I'm going to be repping it. Finishing off the trip with some sumo wrestling. I've never done it before. I mean, I'm not going to be doing it, but like I've never watched it before. So we're going to go watch it, see what's good. A lot of the boys are just like pretty fucking cooked after a crazy trip. So it's a good way to kind of finish off a nice chill day, and then tomorrow we all fly home. I think one thing that we were talking about is like so much growth happens on these trips, but you can only do it for so long until you start to freak out and just want to like go back to the bedroom and just grind. So I think you really got to strategically plan out like how much you travel. You can't just do trip after trip after trip. Go and know that you aren't going to get as much work done, but you're going to spend 7 days growing the most you ever have been as a human being. And then you go back and you work, and now when you put effort into your business and whatever you're doing, you're going to be able to accelerate your growth so much more because you yourself has grown as a person and you think so much differently. So I look at it as a way is stepping away from the business for a week, leveling up my person, my character, my thoughts, who I am, to then when I put work into the business, I get a way higher return and I get way more growth because I've spent that time building myself and becoming the person I want to be. So if you haven't, go travel with your fucking boys. If you want to come travel with us, just shoot me a message on IG. I'll let you know about our next trips and you can maybe tag along. Other than that, boys, we're gonna go get some fucking sumo wrestling in, and then we're gonna go explore Ginza. So I will chat to you in a minute. This was a fucking insane trip. It was one of the best trips I've had. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about all the other guys here, and I learned a lot of valuable lessons. Starting to really miss the grind and miss being back in the bedroom. And I think one of the biggest things and takeaways that I've kind of taken away from this journey and from everything that I've been doing is that I'm in the current state of my life where I have so many different seasons and there is no one season. So there's a time where I just want to travel and I want to be overseas, I want to be filming content, I want to be documenting my life. And then there's a time where I just want to be locking in. And so it's like the idea that once you have it, it's no longer desired and you desire the thing that you don't have. And so it's like when I'm grinding, all I'm thinking about, okay, cool, keen to lock in with the boys, and then we're gonna go travel. And then when I'm traveling, I'm like, fuck, I just want to get back to the desk. And I don't know if any other entrepreneurs can relate to this when they go abroad or they stop working, but it's like, not necessarily stop working, but you know, they go into different situations. It's like you crave what you don't have. And I think that's the idea, that you always want something that you don't have, and you're never fully grateful for what you do have. So just reflecting and being grateful for what I get to do for my life, and being grateful for all the people that are around me, rather than constantly just setting my mind on the next thing. You know, I never slow down and stop and realize, holy fuck, like look at what you're building, look at what you're doing. I'm constantly just like, okay, what's next? And like once I achieve something, I don't even give myself time to appreciate it or be proud of it. I'm just moving on to the next thing or going after the next goal. It was a big kind of lesson I've learned this trip, is to just be a bit more mindful, be a bit more grateful for all the things I get to do and the positions that I'm in, and blessed to be able to call this my life. Massive shout out to everyone that came. Rama, Cam, Marcel, Sam, Noel, Noah, Finn, and then me, Finn, as well. Massive shout out to all of you boys for making the way out to Tokyo and making your way out to Niseko. It was insane. It was such a fucking fun trip. 3 days in the snow and then a week in Tokyo, which you have just seen. We got up to all crazy stuff. We filmed a bunch of crazy content, and it was a really good time to just build really strong relationships. And I don't think there's anything that really beats traveling the world with your boys and like just fucking building cool businesses at the same time. We were actually talking about it in the car today, but it's the idea that I would rather design my life around my business than to design my business and try to figure out my life after, right? And so I know the life I want to live. I know the memories I want to have, and the people I want to be surrounded by, and I know the things I want to do in my 20s and the goals I want to hit. So I design my business around the life that I truly want and that makes me happy and fulfilled, rather than building this business and then trying to fit my life in around that. And I think that's one thing that just keeps me so fucking hungry day to day, because I am basically creating a business around the life that I fucking want to live. live. You know, there's so many people that sacrifice their 20s, lock in, you know, and then you get to 30 and you're like, okay, cool. Let's say you have an extra 10 mil in the bank when you're 30, but you've wasted 10 years. Like, are you truly gonna be happy? Because I've made a lot of money and I've been in the position where I know what it's like to have money, and it's not what I thought it was, and it still isn't what I think it is, and I know it's not going to fulfill the things that I want to be fulfilled. But for me, my biggest thing in life is to not waste my fucking time. You know, whether that's making generational memories with my friends that I travel with that I can tell my kids, or whether it's just knowing that I'm growing every single day and that I'm putting work in, that I'm progressing as a person every single day and I'm not wasting my time. If you can, I know a lot of guys have already designed their business, but design your business around the life you want to live if you can't live the life you want to live purely because of your business. That's just, again, what makes me happy. If it doesn't make you happy, or if you just want to make a fuck ton of money, go for it. You know, that's totally up to you. I just know that money isn't the thing that makes me happy. It's not the thing that drives me. Of course, there's elements of happiness too. I'm not going to be that guy that says money doesn't make you happy, because 100% it allows you to live a life, allows you to do so many things, and it's such a useful tool. And it also allows for me to get a lot closer to my bigger mission, which is to just impact and inspire people all around the world. So it is something that is useful, it is something I need, and it is something that makes me happy. But think long term. Think about your life in 10 years and be like, am I going to be happy having known that I sacrificed my 20s to get an extra 10 mil in the bank? Or am I going to be happy if I designed my life and I lived a life that I'm never going to regret and I'm going to remember for decades to come, and people are going to remember your name? Really, really think about that, because I see too many people that just get sucked into the game and get sucked into building this business. Then they're like 9-10 years down the track and realizing, fuck, like I didn't really get to experience that, because you're only this age once. Like, you're only going to be able to do these things once. There's so many things I did when I was 18 that I do not find fun anymore. You have to take that for granted and like know that there's going to be a lot of things that you won't find fun anymore, so you better utilize like your time now and do the things you truly want to do. If you're literally waking up every day and not getting to do the stuff you want to do, I would change it if you want to be fucking happy. I mean, I don't know, that's just my advice. That's what I have been doing. So yeah, I hope you boys enjoyed this vlog. This was an epic trip in Tokyo. The first of about 7 experiences we're going to be doing over this whole year. We've got Bali coming up very soon. We've got Italy, we've got Croatia, we've got Miami, we've got Paris, we've got south of France, we've got Dubai, we've got Brazil. We're literally going all over the world with Only Earn Club. We're going to be running dinners, we're going to be running run clubs, we're going to be doing events, we're going to be doing masterminds, and we're also going to be running trips all around the fucking world for the next 12 months. It's going to be the craziest time of my life. So if you are an entrepreneur and you want to come along to a trip, because Finn, for example, was not me, the other Finn, this was his first trip and meeting all of the guys, and he had a crazy time. You guys can probably just go ask him if you want to know his experience, but you'll probably see in his content. There's something super special about traveling with founders that are very like-minded. Like, you level up years in the business game, but then you also level up years in just you as a person. Fucking get to live a really cool life and create unforgettable memories, and if you're making content, you're going to get a crazy return as well. So if you guys want to come along to an experience and you want to come travel with us, come make a bunch of cool content with us, stay in a crazy fucking villa, and just do a bunch of cool shit, you know, and you're also building a cool business, just reach out to me on Instagram, or go check out our Instagram, Only Earned Club. We've got all the information, where we're traveling, what we're going to be doing, and so if you are an entrepreneur, again, we only really take founders that are a bit more serious. So if you are just starting out or just looking into this, maybe it's not the best fit right now. But other than that, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was such a crazy fucking day. I'm so grateful to be surrounded by so many amazing people, and can't believe I get to call this my life. If you guys stayed all the way to the end, you're a fucking G. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see in the upcoming videos. Now, my next vlog, I'm heading to Bali literally next Friday, because I'm going to go lock in there for a couple months. So if you're in Bali, shoot me a message on IG and we'll try and make something happen. I'm going to be running some events there as well while I'm there. So if you are planning to go to Bali over the next couple months, let me know. You should be doing some pretty cool stuff. But other than that, let me know what content you guys want to see. I'm going to be vlogging my life while I'm in Bali, showing you guys my setup, me working, us building this thing, and also we're going to be planning out a fuck ton of events. So it should be pretty fun. But other than that, boys, appreciate you staying to the end, and I will chat to you soon. Let's get it.